So we are now in Via Meravigli, right in the historical center of Milan, very close to Piazza Castello and Cordusio. To show you a whole apartment with 2 bedrooms, kitchen, living room, bathroom, and 1 balcony, which is located on the 4th floor. Is accessible both through the stairs and through this elevator that you can see here just on the side of the entrance door. As we go past it, we have the large living room just in front of us with the access to the kitchen and the private balcony just here on the right. While through this corridor, we access the rest of the building. So we're starting with bedroom number 1 here on the left. We then have the bathroom in between and bedroom number 2 just here at the end. We quickly begin our tour from here. This is a fully furnished, very eclectic and colorful apartment. Both of the bedrooms are double ones. In this bedroom number 2, we have this vintage piece of furniture with wooden inserts, drawers and cabinets. Also a large mirror here, full length. And 2 single beds with their soft head here on the wall, so you can lean against it. On both sides we find these bedside tables, still on a nice vintage style. One in this corner we have these 2 very high standalone wardrobes. So there's one for each bed. Plenty of space at the top and at the bottom, including chest of drawers. And in addition to this we also find a rack here to hang your coats. It is a fully interior apartment, so these windows are gonna overlook the interior courtyard. We do have a mosquito net, I just can't get the door open, but this is the view on the courtyard. A lamp on the ceiling, of course. While in this corridor we also have some additional storage compartments. So some shelvings in this one and another one here just before bedroom number 1. We also have some neat organizers inside. So bedroom number 1 still comes with 2 single beds with these nice red frames, nice and soft. And a bedside table here, still on a red tint. A lamp on top of it. And a view on the interior courtyard. So we're able to show it to you in this case. Still a fairly quiet surrounding despite the super central location, as we mentioned, right in the historical center of Milan. In this corner we find the very high standalone wardrobes. So we have a first door over here and a second one on this other side. Plenty of space even here to hang your coats and chest of drawers at the bottom. And we can now show you the bathroom, which sits right between the 2 bedrooms. In this case we have the washing machine just as we walk in. A sink with its 2 drawers built in and a large mirror on the top. We do have both of the toilets, and behind this very colorful curtain we find a very spacious shower with the window for ventilation as well. So we can now head back towards the entrance, where we also have some hooks in order to show you the living room, which is the most spacious room of the whole apartment. We have first of all a lounge area here with a couple of nice and comfortable couches, from which we can enjoy that flat screen TV, which sits just there hanging on the wall. While behind the couches we have the dining area with this stylish glass round table. And the most peculiar thing of the apartment is probably this cool vintage blackboard. We can write your notes or recipes. A cabinet even here on the side for additional storage space. Behind those windows we have, behind these curtains we have a large window providing a lot of natural light where they're folded. While as for the kitchen, it's accessible through this opening. On the right we find a fridge with a built-in freezer at the top. On the top there you can notice we have some coffee machines, toaster and a kettle for the tea. While on the kitchen counter we find a microwave, cabinet here for the food, while in these drawers you can find the cutlery provided with the apartment. There's a little one here too, just on top of the oven. And here on the counter we have a modern induction stove with its fan here at the top. Another compartment for the food, and several more here where you can store the plates, glasses, and all the rest of the equipment which is provided with the apartment. At the bottom we got some room for the rubbish, pull-out drawer, and here at the end we find a dishwasher too. At the top we have the rack to dry your plates after washing, and this window is just overlooking the interior balcony for private use of the apartment, where we also find a little wooden table here with a couple of seats directly overlooking the interior courtyard of our residential building. There's also a bike rack, and we do have our reception service too. As we mentioned, the location is quite exclusive, right in the historical center of Milan, few steps away from Piazza Castello and Cordusio, where we have the underground stops of line number 1, so very easy connections to all the rest of the city. And being so central, you can expect to have all the facilities you might need just walking distance from here.